So going into day 3, the Eagles start their draft with 3 fourth-round picks. This could make or break this entire draft.
Still the cowboy, Mr. McLean. You Americans are all alike. But this time, John Wayne doesn't walk into the sunset with Grace Kelly.
Scary Cooper, asshole!
Oh, Diva! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! That was crazy!
Happy trails, Hans.
Dallas still stinks.
Yo, everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Day 3 of the draft is underway. The Eagles, 3 big picks in the 4th round. Very important that they get this kind of stuff right. Now, I wasn't able to stream today's draft because it's going all day and I have a bunch of things I have to do. But what I will be doing is after each round, I will come in and tell you what the Eagles did in that round, if they do anything. And then maybe later today, I'll have a live stream for about an hour or so, and we'll talk about our thoughts on the draft and kind of recap it, okay? That's kind of the plan for today. The 4th round, like I said, is underway, and the first pick that the Eagles take in the 4th round is safety K'Von Wallace. Now, K'Von Wallace, he's 5'10", 206 pounds, very athletic safety. He's the kind of guy that can play up in the box, could play back, he could play nickel corner. He can be moved around. He's very versatile. I like this kid coming out. He's from Clemson. Brian Dawkins, of course, came from Clemson. But I think this kid is a decent pick nonetheless, and he is the first guy that the Eagles take in the 4th round. So after taking K'Von Wallace, the Eagles with the 145th pick take Jack Driscoll, the offensive lineman out of Auburn. Now, he's 6'5", 305 pounds. He can play both tackle. He can play offensive guard. We know that the Eagles love to have offensive linemen that can play both positions, can be moved around, and he's one of those kind of guys. Very smart player. One of the knocks on him is he has to work on his strength and conditioning. He has to get stronger in the NFL, but very smart player. A guy who's going to, at the very least, you figure, serve as a really good depth piece for the Eagles in this offensive line. So Jack Driscoll is the Eagles' second 4th round pick off the board. Now, with their 146th pick, which they basically had back-to-back picks. They had the 145th, 146th. With that 146th pick, the Eagles traded to Dallas. They trade the pick to the stinking Cowboys, and in exchange, the Eagles get the 164th pick this year, and then a 2021 5th-round pick. So the Eagles are moving back. The Dallas Cowboys are moving up, and as of right now, that's what the Eagles did in the 4th round. Now, they have a 5th-round pick, and they have a 6th-round pick, but so far in the 4th round, they get a safety, they get an offensive lineman, and here are my thoughts on the 4th round so far, okay? When I think about this draft so far, and I think about this all season so far, okay, the one thing that I think is, what did the Eagles do this all season to help Carson Wentz? What did they do to help their quarterback? Because it was so important going into this offseason to help their quarterback. What did they do? What moves have they made? And there's only one thing I can think of. The Eagles have only done one thing to help Carson Wentz, and that was to draft Jalen Reagor. So this whole offseason, trying to help the quarterback, trying to put weapons around him, trying to make it better. So far, the Eagles haven't done it. They haven't done it. They've only added one piece, and this is my big concern right now as we go into the 5th and 6th round. What are you going to do to help your quarterback? I know we took Jalen Hurts in the 2nd round, but does that help Carson Wentz or does that hurt him? So I'm not sure. Well, it's crazy, but I'm sure we'll talk about this later. As far as the 4th round goes, K'Von Wallace and Jack Driscoll, those are your 4th round picks. The Eagles have another pick at the 164th pick, and we'll be back later for that. With that said, take care, talk to you later, and don't be a dingbat.